has been found floating face down in the water with no breath and no pulse.
Just 2 days before, we'd had our first death by drowning at Bondi in almost 8 years.
I got the head. Let's go.
As we were working on it, it was clear that there were no signs of life. And the sense, I guess, you have when that happens, considering that we'd had a drowning 2 days prior, all those feelings and emotions just come flooding back, and it's definitely amplified.
They dry her chest, ready to shock her back to life.
Hang on, right? Keep going. Okay, let's go. Stand, please, stand, please, stand, please. Let's go. Not yet. Stand, please, stand, please.
But suddenly, she begins breathing on her own.
Tom, we're going to pause. Get a pulse? We're going to pause. It's very rapid pulse, Tom.
So when I felt the carotid and it was strong and regular, like most powerful things in life, words escape you to describe it. It's just something that you have to experience for yourself.
1, 2, 3, go. There it is. Draw up. That's it. You're okay, relax. Relax, you're okay. Thank God. No, mate.
We went from the lowest to lows as a team, and then all of a sudden, you know, we brought a person back to life. You know, thankfully for Tom and I think even Reedy, it brought a sense of happiness amongst all the boys.
If I had to describe my workplace, it's like two gates to heaven. Where would you ever find girls wearing bikinis, the sun shining, and the water just crystal clear?
In 20 years of lifeguarding, it's hard to round off a day better than that exhibition we just seen.
It is a rule that you're not allowed to pick girls up on the beach. But I want to know who wrote the rule book.
You're our favourite lifeguard.
Yeah,
I need you like this.
Oh, look, she's thanking him, shaking hands, everything. She did that on purpose.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Oh, God, they fabulous, man. What are you, young boy?
That's the most struggle I've ever seen anyone.
Yeah, Blake didn't go for the Irish girls, but then again, he did turn out to be a Mormon.
Harry's has always been a bit of a ladies' man, but even this show pony didn't warn to this direct approach.
Oh my God. She just went straight for it. Oh my God.
If we didn't have any rules about chatting girls up on the beach, I'd say a lot more people would probably be drowning.
And being like a warm, lovable person, and I don't like going to school.
I guess it's one of the perks of the job. I just met this beautifully stunning girl from Moscow, and guess I'm going out on a date.
Yeah, when I saw Matt D chatting up that girl, I realised he needed to have a stern word to.
But rest assured, ladies, after hours, love does blossom.
Oh, here we go.
I want you to marry me.
She must have said yes.
Of course I'm serious. She doesn't believe me. She said yes, though.
It's a very different story these days with the lifeguards. Many years ago, we were all young and single, but now there's not many. They're a bit of a rare commodity. So, yeah, if you want to snag yourself a lifeguard, you've got to be quick. I can guarantee what every person is thinking about when they enter the water.
Swimmers think about it, surfers definitely think about it, and us lifeguards always have that little bit of a worry every time we go in the water.
The biggest thing I've experienced and the most frightening thing is a shark attack in Bondi.
Get everybody on the water, please. We've had a shark sighted in this vicinity.
Late afternoon. Two surfers report an alarming sight.
Looking back on it now, all the signs were there. We had more shark sightings than any summer I can remember.
Then I seen it cutting around and cutting through the wave, sort of.
The surfers are certain they saw a shark attacking a seagull. For the 15th time of summer, lifeguards clear the water.
We had a lot warmer water. We had a lot more schools of fish coming into the bay, and with schools of fish bring sharks.
A helicopter spots another school of fish off Bondi and makes an alarming discovery. A shark circles the fish inside the shark net.
The shark nets are set up in a small area, really. People will probably think there's one big net that goes across the whole bay, so they may be freaked out a little bit that it's really only 2 tennis court nets taking up the whole area.
The shark turns towards a surfer just metres away. Paddling onto a wave, the surfer heads towards it. No one in Bondi is aware of the danger. Just as quickly, it swims away.
I was in the tower with Kerbox and we got the news that a diver had just been mauled in the harbour by a bull shark.
And in this morning's shark attack in Sydney Harbour.
A diver from the Navy. They were doing an exercise. Nice shark. Heavy. Of course you think about it every time you go in the water, but you never think it's going to happen to you.
Imagine we had a shark attack. Oh, they say that. Imagine we had a shark attack. It's bound to happen.
Terry does a final scan of the surf. Little does he know, but in under an hour, one of these surfers will be attacked by a shark.
Yeah, it's pretty much impossible to predict when a shark's going to attack a human, and there is absolutely nothing whatsoever we can do about it.
Less than an hour after lifeguards have packed up for the day, a surfer has been attacked by a shark at Bondi Beach. The man is 33-year-old Glenn Augiers, a local surfer. His left hand has nearly been severed.
I was extremely surprised, because it's the first shark attack at Bondi in over 80 years.
And it was definitely a bit nerve-wracking, especially for the week or so after it. It was on everyone's minds, for sure.
Approximately 20 surfers were in the break at South Bondi when Glenn was attacked. Some bravely rushed to his aid.
Blood sort of boiling out of the water around him, and one of the guys saw him and said that he yelled something like shark.
A bunch of us, like about 10 of us, all just put him on a softboard and carried him up the beach, and just waited for the ambulance. Pretty heavy.
North Bondi Surf Club hit the shark alarm, so I come out from dinner and headed across, and then everyone was running down saying a gentleman's been bitten by a shark.
It's been one of those summers, I think, boys, that they've been around, and with a shark attack in the harbour a couple of days ago, so it was just only a matter of time, I think.
It was a year after the attack that Glenn Augiers walked up to the room and told us about what actually happened in the water.
There you go. Go, fellas. Glenn, how are you?
Nice
Sorry,
to meet
what was
you.
it? Bacon. Tom, how are you? Good, mate. How are you? Good to meet you.
Yeah, I screamed, obviously. Yeah. That was kind of the first thing that happened, and then I just, you just do your best in that situation to get in. So
He explained to us that it took over a month of blood transfusion, of the doctors trying to reattach his hand, and then it failed. It's a big step in his life there.
When you look down, your whole arm was still there, but it was a big chunk taken out?
Oh, the hand was just hanging off. It was hanging off by that much bit of skin, and the bone was poking out, and that was all just open.
It was a juvenile great white shark that actually bit him. It would have been playing over in his mind, just, seeing the jaws of that great white shark biting his arm off. So for him to go back out, real gutsy effort, true honours to him.
Next time on Bondi Rescue.
It's Australia Day.
Happy Australia Day!
The missing person has a black dress on.
They'll be concerned that the chopper's sitting still. You start to get that feeling in your pit of your stomach that maybe we've missed something.
This guy has a hard drive full of trouble.
What? You can't take photos like that.
Probably got around 30 seconds to get to her before she'll start to go under.